1995 Jackson 100 about ready to roll. $15,000 to the winner. On the pole will be the 71. It's Don O'Neill. Alongside the G1 is Steve Russell. Row number 2 is 89 Steve Barnett. The 66 of Bill Fry. Row 3, Billy Moyer in 21. Rick Auckland in 12. That'll be Mike Jewell and Darrell Lanigan in the next row. C.S. Fitzgerald and Mark Barber. Bob Pullman Jr. and Jack Boggs starts in 12th. In $15,000 payday on the line tonight, the 16th annual Jackson 100. Last night we had 3 triple features. As we are ready to go, Don O'Neill, a track regular here for the last 5 or 6 years on the pole. Mississippi, Steve Russell on the outside. Here we go. Green is out. Russell will grab the lead into turn number 1. Fry works the outside of the GRT 66 as they head down the back straightaway. Pontotoc Pirate, the veteran Steve Russell with the lead. Fry out of Greenbrier, Arkansas. On the outside, down the main straightaway. Russell will lead lap 1. Bill Fry working the outside. Bill Fry's been here before, have a Tampa series. In the 66 car is added to turn number 3. On the bottom, there's the 100 of Virginia's C.S. Fitzgerald as they come out of turn 4. Bill Fry takes the lead on lap 2. Russell runs in second, so it's Arkansas and Mississippi here in the heartland of Indiana. Down the back straightaway, there's Auckland in 12, and behind him the 89 is Steve Barnett. As they come out of turn 4, Bill Fry still showing the way in the 16th Jackson 100. Steve Russell running in second. Don O'Neill is third. Rick Auckland is fourth as they head down the back straightaway. 55 cars entered here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. The second largest payday in Brownstown Speedway Jackson 100 history. A few years ago, Davey Johnson won. It was $15 tonight. Again, $15,000 to the winner. Don O'Neill looking for his first win in the Jackson 171. You see Auckland in the 12. Auckland always a solid runner here at Brownstown, the Fargo, North Dakota native, now living in Zanesville, Ohio. Works the outside in 12. Then it's Barnett in 89. You see the battle there down the back straightaway. Moyer in 21. And Lanigan in 29. And there on the bottom as they come out of turn 4. It's Russell in second as Fry stretches out the lead. Now we got a battle for third between Don O'Neill in 71 and Rick Auckland in 12. Down the back straightaway. Early on, this event was delayed 2 hours because of rain, but the track in excellent condition here tonight as they head down the main straightaway. You see the rest of the field as they come out of turn number 4. And we had triple 20-lap features here last night. Those were won by Jack Boggs, Billy Moyer, and Kevin Claycomb. There's the battle there between the Brownstown veteran Jim Curry in 7 and the B97 of Bob Pierce. Pierce driving Marvin Burton's car here tonight at Brownstown as we have a battle for second. Don O'Neill on the bottom, the yellow and red 71, the white G1 of Steve Russell. Russell led the first lap. Bill Fry has led since. There's Auckland in 12. Good battle for second at a turn 1. Auckland in the 12. Meanwhile, O'Neill down the back straightaway. He will try to clear Russell, and he does at a 3. Russell back on the outside. And they'll come side by side. Out of turn 4 is right now Bill Fry has a half a straightaway lead in 66. There's the 9 of Mike Jewell. Don Lanigan on the outside in 29. They battle inside the top 10 here at Brownstown in the Jackson 100. Come out of turn 4. Auckland tried to make it 3 wide there momentarily. Russell not giving up there on the outside of Don O'Neill. 2 by 2 out of turn 2. And the 1995 Jackson 100 appeal has the second spot right now. Russell Auckland runs in third behind your leader. There goes Bill Fry in 66. Fry nearly a straightaway lead for the Greenbrier, Arkansas driver. Down the back straightaway. Good racing here. Barnett in 89. Here comes Moyer in 21 to the top. Don O'Neill trying to win his first ever Jackson 100 here tonight, but right now Bill Fry never won here at Brownstown Speedway, in control of the Jackson 100 out of turn 4 as he'll start to work traffic into turn number 1. Fry out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Behind the 57 of Ernie Barrow. trying to borrow the first car a lap down as they come out of turn 4. There's the D1 of Dion Deason, and the caution is out. So the first caution of the race. Steve Russell led the first lap. Bill Fry has led ever since then. Fry had a straightaway lead over the field. Don O'Neill will be second on the restart. As they come out of turn number 4. And the green is back out. In the 16th Jackson 100, Fry leads it to 1. O'Neill goes to the bottom in 71. Auckland third out of 2 down the back straightaway. So Bill Fry, who took the lead back on lap 2, the first time he has actually been challenged here after this restart. After the first caution of the race, and here comes O'Neill on the bottom for the lead. Fry into turn 1, the GRT 66 out of 2. Good race here. O'Neill on the bottom, down the back straightaway. O'Neill pulled even momentarily now, backs out of it into 3. There comes Auckland closing. Good battle for the lead here at Brownstown. Down the main straightaway. It's still Bill Fry, Don O'Neill, Rick Auckland, the top 3. As they come out of 2, down the back straightaway, O'Neill on the bottom. He's been married to that bottom the entire race so far. Auckland's car working well. Bottom, middle, top in 12. As Bill Fry continues to lead into turn 1. Now Auckland, good race out of 2. Down the back straightaway. Fry, O'Neill, half a car length in 71, runs in second. Now Auckland tries to go to the middle. Here they come out of 4 for the lead down the straightaway. That was close. Dead even, Don O'Neill and Bill Fry as they come out of 2, and O'Neill take the lead by half a car length. Fry pulls even on the outside of the 3. As they come out of turn number 4, Auckland trying to go to the middle in 12. Good race into 1. The Jackson 100, the signature event of Brownstown Speedway, started in 1980. The 16th annual edition, 15,000 on the line. It's a dandy so far. Fry still leads out of 4. Fry, O'Neill, Auckland, they're the top 3. As they come out of turn 4, Barnett runs 4th at 89. Barnett won at Bloomington here in this Speed Weeks race this week on Thursday night. In 89, as they headed to turn 1, Fry, and the caution is back out again. And it's for the 96 of Benton, Kentucky's Terry English, brings out the second caution of the race. So we'll go 1 to go next time around. Bill Fry took the lead on lap 2. Great race up front between Fry, Don O'Neill, and Rick Auckland. Steve Barnett in 89, that's in the 4th spot. Billy Moyer, one of the cars on the move here early on, has been Bob Pierce. Pierce driving again a car he's unfamiliar with. Marvin Burton's B97 hopped into that car here tonight, and he's trying to make his way to the front as here's the battle for the lead down the back straightaway as we are back green again. Bill Fry, a good race car here tonight as they come out of turn 4. Don O'Neill, Rick Auckland remains in 3rd. Barnett is 4th at 89. Barnett has made more Jackson 100s than any other driver in the history of this event, trying to win it for the very first time. Don O'Neill, what a last 4 or 5 years he has had here at Brownstown. Track regular, a lot of wins, but has never won the track's signature event, the Jackson 100. Does he have a shot here tonight? Yes. As he goes down the back straightaway, he's got a good chance to win it. But right now, Bill Fry with the lead out of turn 4. Fry, that middle, the top groove has worked well for him. Don O'Neill has stayed stuck on the bottom for all of this race so far. 2 caution flags. Rick Auckland runs in 3rd. Steve Barnett is 4th at 89. For that caution for English, it was a good race. The top 3 were all together there. Auckland tried to nose through the middle there. And now Fry picking up his momentum after the caution as they headed to turn 3, the 66 car. The Greenbrier, Arkansas native into turn number 1, showing the way here at Brownstown. In the 16th annual Jackson 100, Don O'Neill remains in 2nd. Steve Barnett is 3rd. Rick Auckland is 3rd. Then it's Steve Barnett, Billy Moyer in 21 also up there. As they come out of turn 4, Fry into 1. O'Neill still working that bottom out of turn number 2. You see the water still on the bottom of the track from the earlier rain delay that we had here. But the track nice, smooth, racy. There's 3 distinct grooves that come out of turn 4. Fry, now Auckland will challenge Don O'Neill for second. Auckland now into turn number 1. There you see Barnett in 89 as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Through the rest of the field, Kevin Weaver right now inside the top 10. John Gill, Mike Jewell, Bob Pullman, Bob Pierce trying to get up there. Boggs as well inside the top 10. Jack Boggs started in 12th. Bob Pierce started 15th. Bill Fry continues to show the way in 66 as he's pulling away from the field. There's the battle for second out of turn 4. Don O'Neill in 71. Rick Auckland in 12. O'Neill has the advantage out of turn number 4, but Auckland tries the top down the back straightaway. Here comes Rick Auckland in the 12 car. He'll go to the outside of Don O'Neill for second place out of turn 4 down the main straightaway. It's still O'Neill has the spot. Rick Auckland making it work here as we've had a long green flag run after that second caution of the race. Rick Auckland to the outside. Don O'Neill on the bottom. Bill Fry still leads. Bill Fry stretching it out. He had a straightaway lead here early on before the first caution of the race. Meanwhile, the battle for second's getting tight. And Auckland has a run to the outside. They go side by side at turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, O'Neill half a car length. Auckland will pull even into 3. The big Swede and the real deal out of turn 4. Here they are, the battle. Don O'Neill and Rick Auckland into turn 1. Auckland on the outside. Down the back straightaway, and Don O'Neill still has the spot. Plenty of racing room here as always at Brownstown Speedway as they are side by side at a turn 4 for second spot. O'Neill half a car length at the line. Bill Fry about to pick up the tail end of the field. Auckland trying to clear O'Neill. O'Neill says no. O'Neill back to second. Nice battle here. They go into turn 3. They're still side by side. Don O'Neill, Rick Auckland. Can Auckland finally clear him down the main straightaway? No, at the line by a nose, O'Neill. Meanwhile, they are closing on your race leader, Bill Fry, who picks up the tail end of the field. Don O'Neill staying right there on the bottom in 71. Auckland on the outside. Indiana and now Ohio for Auckland's home state. With a North Dakota resident, formerly native of North Dakota, as they come out of turn number 2, but down the back straightaway. They will pick up the tail end of the field, running in front of your leader, Bill Fry, as the 57 of Ernie Barr on the D1 of Dion Deason. Dion Deason, former truck champion here at Brownstown in the D1 as they head into turn 1, and Fry tries to split him into 1. Nice move, Bill Fry. And Bill Fry gets around Dion Deason down the back straightaway to the outside of Ernie Barrow. Ernie Barrow driving the Vernon Fleetwood 57 car that was piloted for so many years by Vernon's late brother Lee Fleetwood as they headed to turn number 1. And now on the outside, here comes O'Neill, and Auckland still putting on a show for second place, 71 and 12. Barnett still runs in 4th. Boggs trying to work his way up in there. Billy Moyer right now inside the top 5. Bob Pierce trying to get up in there as we've got a long stretch of green flag racing here. As O'Neill will clear Deason in the D1. And there's Auckland in 12 behind him. There goes Fry. A little more than a half a straightaway lead for the GRT of the 66 car of Bill Fry out of turn number 2. O'Neill trying to clear Barrow. Now O'Neill gets around Ernie Barrow, and he does in a 3. He'll have a clear track in front of him, and he'll set his sights again on Bill Fry. Bill Fry looking for his first career win here at Brownstown Speedway. Don O'Neill in second now. Out of turn number 2, he'll pick up the momentum in a 3. Auckland still third. Here comes the Martinsville, Indiana racer. Trailing the Arkansas, the Razorback state driver, Bill Fry. And O'Neill trying to make up some time down the back straightaway. Bill Fry into turn 3. Again, he took the lead back on lap 2 from Steve Russell. He's led it ever since. Boy, what a great battle we had before that second caution of the race between Auckland, O'Neill, and Bill Fry. Fry continued to show the way. Now Bill to the bottom, out of turn 4. The likable Arkansas veteran into turn number 1 with the lead in the Jackson 100 here at Brownstown Speedway. There you see the distance between first and second. between Fry and O'Neill. Then Auckland had a good battle behind them. Inside the top 10 here in the Jackson 100. Barnett in there, Billy Moyer, Mike Jewell, John Gill, Bob Pierce, all running inside the top 10. There's Fry. There's O'Neill. There is Auckland. And you see the battle now to turn number 2 on the bottom, down the back straightaway. That's the B4 of Jack Boggs. Jack Boggs trying to break into the top 5 on the outside. The Grayson, Kentucky driver. Out at turn number 4. Upside the number 9. The Morgan's Foods Musters build a Mike Jewell. As they're starting to close now on second and third. He has the second spot right now. Bill Fry nearly a straightaway lead through traffic. Bill Fry on the outside of the Illinois driver. Bill Clemens at 61. Fry working the outside. Good, clean race so far here tonight at Brownstown. Plenty of racing room, even after the rain delay. The track in perfect condition here tonight. Fry working it, trying to stretch it out around Clemens down the back straightaway. Don O'Neill still second. Auckland is third, but then a hornet's nest behind those top 3. Bill Fry, that familiar 66 down the main straightaway. Into turn number 1. Don O'Neill trying to pull away from Auckland in 12. There you see the battle there for 4th on back. Boggs again working his way up from 12th. Pierce from 15th as we stay green. Down the back straightaway. How about this? Fry about the lap. The outside front row pole sitter and Steve Russell. Russell led the first lap. Fry's led ever since, and now Fry trying to let the G1. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. They headed to 3. Bill Fry, Don O'Neill, Rick Auckland, the top 3 in the 1995 Jackson 100 as they come out of turn 4. Fry showing the way, but Don O'Neill now several car lengths back as they have the lap car of the 61 of Bill Clemens between them and the battle for second and third between O'Neill and Rick Auckland. Bill Fry looking good here tonight at Brownstown. And $15,000 payday on the line thanks to Contel Cellular, who chipped in an extra $5,000 to the winner. Scheduled to pay $10,000, but it's been up to $15,000. Bill Fry looking for a nice payday for the Razorback driver to 1. There's Don O'Neill. And Rick Auckland is closing on him now as they're about to have another battle for second place. Steve Russell in front of your leader, Bill Fry, as they come out of turn 4. Again, a long green flag run here. We had 2 caution flags earlier in the race. Bill Fry trying to get around the G1 of the Pontotoc Pirate Steve Russell to turn 3. Here comes Fry. Fry with the lead down the main straightaway. Now he'll get around Russell. Meanwhile, O'Neill, they have 2 lap cars between first and second. Steve Russell and Bill Clemens between the first and second place car. Now here comes O'Neill. Here comes Auckland. Bill Fry may have an issue. Looks like the right rear tire is going down in the 66 car, and Bill Fry in trouble in turn 2. And Don O'Neill around him. Auckland. Here comes Barnett. Bill Fry, your leader, has a flat tire in 66 and is in trouble. Bill Fry led laps 2 through 58 in control, and the caution is out. Heartbreak Hotel for Bill Fry out of Greenbrier, Arkansas. He had led until lap 58, rear tire down on the 66 car. So the third caution of the race is for your race leader, Bill Fry. And he'll have to go to the pits to change that right rear. So Heartbreak Hotel again for the Greenbrier, Arkansas driver, looking for his first ever win here at Brownstown, and he's back out. So Bill Fry goes to the hot pit, makes the change, but he'll have to restart on the back. So your new leader is Don O'Neill in 71. Rick Auckland is second in 12. Then Jack Boggs will now be third. Barnett is fourth. Mike Jewell is fifth. Billy Moyer is sixth. 58 laps in the books here tonight for the 1995, the 16th annual Jackson 100. And Don O'Neill looking for his first win here in Brownstown Speedway's biggest event. Here we go out of turn 4. Green is back out. 58 in the books. O'Neill leads into 1. Auckland second. And how about Jack Boggs? Jack Boggs down the back straightaway in the B4. He's come from 12th. Boggs works the bottom in that Masters-built B4 out at turn 4. Boggs on the bottom for second on Auckland. They hit at turn number 1. Jack Boggs out of Grayson, Kentucky, out at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Boggs has a run at Auckland. They go door to door into 3. Black Jack Boggs on the bottom in that Cornet-powered Masters-built out of turn 4 down the main straightaway, and Auckland holds him off. Less than 40 laps to go here tonight. Don O'Neill out in front of the Jackson 100. Rick Auckland and Jack Boggs will go side by side. That is the battle for second and third. Meanwhile, Bob Pierce is making his move now. Pierce on the move in the B97. Here comes Pierce on the outside as he's trying to close on the top 3. As they head down the back straightaway, Boggs has cleared Auckland. Now he'll set his sights on Don O'Neill. Right there he is. Boggs closes rapidly. Jack to the outside of the B4 into 1. Don O'Neill still holding the top spot as we work past lap 60 here tonight of this 100-lap Jackson 100. There's your top 3. Don O'Neill, Jack Boggs, Rick Auckland on a 4. Boggs to the outside. He swings it out on this wide racetrack into 1. O'Neill still holds the lead. Don O'Neill's car, he's been stuck on the bottom the entire race so far, but right now Jack Boggs trying to pass him on the outside. Auckland to the outside. Boggs veers to the right down the main straightaway. The Miller Brothers Construction Chubby Bear Treated Wood Products B4 out of 2. He was one of the winners last night here in the triple 20s at Brownstown Speedway along with Moyer. And come as we alluded to earlier as they come out of 4. Boggs is there on the outside. Here comes Auckland on the bottom. Jack Boggs into turn number 1. Don O'Neill looking for his first career Jackson 100 win. Jack Boggs all over him into turn 3. Boggs on the outside now. Does he have a run? Out at turn 4. They go side by side for the lead in the Jackson 100. And at the line, it's O'Neill by half a car length. Boggs on the outside. Jack Boggs out at turn number 2. They're side by side down the back straightaway here at Brownstown, the quarter-mile oval classic here tonight. What else is new at Brownstown Speedway? We may have a new leader at the line. It is Jack Boggs takes the lead. Jack Boggs takes the lead. 68 laps in the books, 32 to go in the Jackson 100. And Jack Boggs, who started in 12th, is your leader. Don O'Neill running in second in 71. There's Auckland in third as they come off at turn 4. Jack Boggs debuted this car a few weeks ago, the B4. He won last weekend, $28,000 in the USA Nationals at Cedar Lake Speedway in New Richmond, Wisconsin. He won one of the Twin 20s here last night. Trying to win his 4th race in a row in this car. How about that for the payday? $28,000 last week, as I mentioned, $15,000. $1,000 for the win here last night. Boggs looking for a $44,000 last week of racing. He'll take it into 1. Jack Boggs, the 45-year-old out of Grayson, Kentucky, down the back straightaway. He won the Jackson 100 back in 1986. In 1988, he was disqualified for a tire infraction, handing the win to Jim Curry. Curry won't let him forget that night because Curry took the money, but Boggs took the trophy home. Not sure if Curry ever got the trophy. Here comes Boggs still leading here tonight, looking for his 5th career win here at Brownstown Speedway. Well, Jack Boggs is on a roll here the last few weeks in that Masters-built B4 Cornet-powered entry into turn 3. Boggs heating up here as we're in mid-August right now. As Boggs into turn number 1. Dion Deason And the D1 out there as well. And right now, Boggs with the lead. Don O'Neill second. Rick Auckland still runs in third. Bob Pierce has been on the move in the B97. Bob Pierce again started in 15th. He's moved up to 5th. And right now, he's been all over Steve Barnett. That's the battle for 4th. And in front of him, Auckland O'Neill. So Bob Pierce in an unfamiliar race car has pushed it up through in the B97 for Georgetown, Illinois veteran driver Marvin Burton. Right there's the battle. That is for second. O'Neill at 71, Auckland in 12. And right now, Jack Boggs showing the way right now here in the Jackson 100. Trying to go the victory lane for the second time in this race. Officially, as they come out at turn 4. Down the main straightaway behind the G1 is Steve Russell. Jack Boggs all over Russell there. Russell again led the opening lap, started on the front row alongside the pole sitter Don O'Neill. But Russell has dropped back now as Boggs works the bottom. Down the main straightaway. As the laps wind down here in the Jackson 100, here comes Rick Auckland on the outside of the 71 and Don O'Neill, and then it's Bob Pierce in the 97. The B97, Bob Pierce is picking it up. And Bob Pierce, he has moved around. Several cars again starting in 15th. There's Dion Deason in front of your leader. He's a lap down as Dion Deason in front of the second place battle of Don O'Neill and Rick Auckland, 71 and 12. Those two have seemed like they have had a good race the entire race here tonight as we're about 3/4 of the way done. And Jack Boggs is stretching it out in the B4, making her on her way right now with a Grayson, Kentucky driver. Jack Boggs first came here in 1984 to race. And right now, he started his career back in 1979. Right now, he is running away with the Jackson 100. In the B4 Masters-built race car entry down the main straightaway, trying to put a lap on North Vernon, Indiana driver Mark Barber into 1. He'll do that. So the 00, the Bill Davis entry, goes a lap down. Boggs on the outside. Come out of turn number 4. Boggs working the outside here in traffic down the main straightaway. Back around the 61 of Bill Clemens, the Lockport, Illinois driver. Made the show here tonight. 55 of them tried to make the show here tonight in the 22-car starting field. Jack Boggs, the hot streak, looking to continue to turn number 1. Second remains Don O'Neill, Rick Auckland, still a battle there, and here comes Pierce. Here comes Pierce in B97. Bob Pierce on the move down the back straightaway. What a run here tonight for Boggs and Pierce. Again, Jack Boggs started in 12th. Bob Pierce started in 15th. He's up to 4th. Now Boggs working traffic. He'll work behind the 100 of the Virginia driver, C.S. Fitzgerald, down the main straightaway. Jack Boggs in control of the 16th Jackson 100, looking for a $15,000 payday. Great battle for second between O'Neill, Auckland, and Bob Pierce. Boggs making it look easy right now. This car on a roll. It was new about 4 weeks ago. He is not lost in this car. Again, the big winner, the USA Nationals last week at Cedar Lake Speedway in Wisconsin. Comes to Indiana tonight. Out in front after Bill Fry left with a flat tire and he had to get around Don O'Neill. And Boggs right now is pulled away from the rest of the field. Right there you see the battle. The battle going on, and here comes Pierce down the back straightaway. Bob Pierce on the outside. He has cleared Auckland. He's trying to clear Don O'Neill. What a run for Bob Pierce out at turn number 4, and Bob Pierce is going to go to second in 97. The B97 owned by Marvin Burton, and Bob Pierce, the veteran driver out of Illinois, is making it work up top here tonight. So your leader started 12th. Your second place car started 15th, and Bob Pierce now. He needs a caution as right now. Jack Boggs has a half a lap lead over the field here tonight in the Jackson 100. Hey, there's Bill Fry. He led laps 2 through 58, had a flat tire, replaced that tire. Now Jim Curry out there at 7. Curry got the win in 88 after Boggs had the tire infraction. Down the main straightaway, they try to go 3 wide. Boggs trying to get around Fry and Curry. Meanwhile, Pierce trying to catch him. Down the back straightaway, Boggs trying to get around Curry and Fry. Bill Fry has got to be sadly disappointed because he was leading this race and had a right rear tire go down. And right now, trying to go a lap down by Boggs as they go into turn 3. Jack works the bottom. Out at turn 4, Boggs will let those 2 cars, but he cannot get around Jim Curry or Bill Fry. Those 2 cars are the last 2 cars on the lead lap. Fry running in 12th. Curry is 13th in the running order. Pierce, there's Auckland. Auckland has cleared O'Neill. Rick Auckland now in 2nd. Barnett is 5th. Billy Moyer runs in 6th. Bob Pullman Jr. is 7th. Then it's Mike Jewell, John Gill, and Kevin Weaver down the back straightaway. Fry on the outside as those 2 cars try to stay on the lead lap. They try to go 3 wide at the bottom. Boggs has got to be careful, because he's running with 2 guys that want to stay on the lead lap. They're hoping for a caution flag. It's Curry and Fry as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, Boggs is finally cleared. Jim Curry and Bill Fry. Bob Pierce still runs in 2nd. Rick Auckland is 3rd. Don O'Neill is 4th. Steve Barnett runs in 5th. Now Boggs behind the D1 at Dion Deason. Bill Fry brought out the caution while leading with a flat tire on lap 58. Then Don O'Neill led laps 59 through 67. Boggs is led from 68 on. As we wind it down in the Jackson 100 and Dion Deason at the line, it's going to be Boggs as Dion Deason left the track on the final lap, and Jack Boggs wins the Jackson 100. Bob Pierce will finish in 2nd. Rick Auckland 3rd. Don O'Neill 4th. Steve Barnett will come in on 5th, followed by Billy Moyer, Bob Pullman Jr., Mike Jewell, John Gill, Kevin Weaver finishes in 10th. The rest of the field, Darrell Lanigan in 11th, Bill Fry 12th, Jim Curry 13th, C.S. Fitzgerald 14th, Mark Barber 15th, Bill Clemens 16th, Steve Russell 17th, Dion Deason 18th. Then it was Ernie Barlow, Ray Gotze, Terry English, and Kevin Claycomb, and there he is in victory lane with a 1995 Jackson 100 with $15,000. Jack Boggs out of Grayson, Kentucky, in that Chubby Baird Treated Wood Products, Miller Brothers Construction, Cornette Powered, Masters Built. His 4th win in a row in this car. So in the last 2 weeks, $28,000 in Wisconsin, $1,000 here in the Triple 20s victory, and then $15,000 here tonight for your winner of the 16th annual Jackson 100, Jack Boggs.